All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your man Road Dog One. I know it's been a minute, so it's been been a couple weeks, some weeks, definitely been some months. So I know it's been a little while. So you gotta excuse the absence, man. Lots been going on. Been sick and taking care of everyday life. So I'm just kind of like getting into the vlogging stuff, but over time I'll get better. So that's how we go. We've had snow days and the weather's just been crazy, so today's been a better day. But let me catch you guys up. So right now we are on week 19. So for those who don't know, who are new to the channel, by the way, like, subscribe, get with your boy. You know what I'm saying? We got all the content that's coming up, and we'll let you guys, come on a journey with us or whatever. So we're definitely trying to get into the trucking game if you don't know. But yeah, we're on week 19. So I am out of Virginia, Richmond, better yet. So I live in Richmond, Virginia, and I'm out of Richmond. And the school that I'm taking is weekend time only. I do weekends. So I do Saturdays and Sundays. So with that, you have to do an equivalent of 20 days if you were doing Monday through Friday. But it goes up to like 20 weekends or 20 weeks or some shit like that. So excuse the language, but about 20 weeks or something like that. So we're at like week 19. So far, with all that time that has passed, we have gotten up to like our straightforward, straight back, put your bumper in the box, and then we do a offset where it's like basically like you pull up and you offset, and then you do a reverse offset, and then you put yourself in the box. So they have lanes that you have. They have like 6 lanes. You're in the beginning stages, so you're in the beginner's lane where you kind of like, you start to learn the technique, and then you start to like get repetitive with it, and then you start to see where you got to have the trailer, where you got to have the truck. And then the advanced lane, which we're in now in my class, it's like you kind of know it now, so you do it so much. So with that, it's like I said, it's the maneuvers. It's you're straight forward, you're straight back, put the front bumper in the box, and then you do your 45 offset forward, you do your reverse 45, and then as you're backing in the box, you have to set that bumper in a box. So they go by the point scale on that situation. And then on top of that, you learn your pre-trip, and you do your pre-trip, and then you have to do, which they do, over the road driving, which accumulates miles. So with all of that, and you have to accumulate a certain amount of miles, a certain amount of hours, and then from that step, you go on to your test out day. So for me, I'm like a day away, and then I'm like 1 pre-trip away. You have to have 2 pre-trips before you can move on, so that way you're pretty prepared for the pre-trip of your full exam. So, that's where we're kind of at with that. Now, when we were in class, we did do a thing where it was like, basically like when you get on the computer, you will put all your information in, and once you put your information in, all the information that you've put in, as you go with class, every trucking company can see that. So, of course, everybody's calling you and trying to offer you a job, and, they give you the big spiel, and, you get the recruit and all that stuff. So me personally, I do want to do flatbed. So I'm definitely looking at some flatbed companies. But, with that being said, man, it's like, it's this industry that, jumping into this industry, and if like some of the people who are already in it, it's not the best. But I guess for me, if you don't know, you won't try. You know what I'm saying? So everybody speaks what they speak, but if you don't know it, then how can you really speak on it? Because I don't know it, so I can't speak on it, but what I see. So for me, I'm just going to jump into it and see what happens, and we're going to see what's up. So, I mean, for all the people who are out there, man, if you're really trying to get out there, either you do it or you don't do it. This is my process and what I went through, because in order to get to that, I had to go through trucking school. So I applied, you apply, and then you do your class work for 1 or 2 weeks, and then from there, you're on the range. We are doing manual, so we are doing 10-speed, and it's just a regular 10-speed, so it's like, you're learning to upshift, you're learning to downshift, you're learning to box your turns, not, watch the trailer. Your convex and your vortex mirrors, you kind of making sure those, which is kind of crazy because like, I guess if you're not into trucking, or if you don't do trucking, like, you would just think, hey, these are just mirrors, but in reality, there's like two mirrors. So there's one mirror at the bottom, one mirror at the top. Same thing, one mirror at the bottom, one mirror at the top. But it's like those mirrors play a part on like what parts you can watch of the truck. Like your top mirror can see the whole trailer. Your bottom mirror, it can show you your whole bottom, and it shows like the lane. So it's like paying attention and driving, shifting, and paying attention to the mirrors. It's a lot, but at the same time, the more you do it, the more repetitive it gets, the easier it gets. We do double clutch, so you have to double clutch, and then you have to also double clutch during the testing. So I mean, I'm excited. I'm kind of ready to test out, see how I feel, see what I can do. I'm pretty set on my pre-trip, and then my in-cab stuff, I'm pretty good too on that too. I just have to tweak a couple things and remind myself what to say and what not to say. But going forward, I'm definitely gonna keep up with you guys. I'm definitely gonna bring you more videos, more content, and actually, hopefully, by the next time you see me, I will have been tested out, have the official copy, and then after that, we'll make a special announcement on who we may go with and what company we'll go with, and then that'll really begin the journey, because then it gets to going from the school to getting with a company to training with the company to then getting on the road. So everything is a process, everything is a step. This is like step one of like a 3-step process to where you really want to get. That's what I would think it as. So that's how we're gonna roll with that. Other than that, we're doing all right. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are having a good 2025. And I just hope you're not getting into too much crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So until then, make sure you like, subscribe, check in with your boy Road Dog 1. You guys be safe out there. Keep your heads up, 10 toes down. I'll catch you on the next one.